Koreans united? Very. The best example is 1992's Los Angeles rooftop Koreans. Korean shop owners stood on the rooftops with rifles when the city collapsed into chaos. That level of self-organized unity? Rare. But are Koreans divided? Also very. Sports scandals, entertainment industry power struggles, every year something blows up. So are they united? Or are they constantly at war with each other? Why does it look so extreme? Alright, no fluff, let's strip it down to the root. Are Koreans united or divided? Both. Highly united, highly divided. When facing outside pressure, the connective switch flips on. Look at the so-called miracle of Han River, rapid industrialization, national mobilization, even protests, huge, fast, disciplined, high turnout. That's connective coordination. But zoom into the inside, it's ruthless. Generational conflict, gender conflict, class tension. You can shoot 100 episode drama just picking one of them. Here's the key point. Korean unity is not emotional unity, but structural unity. It's not we love each other. It's we move information, like cars floating the highway, not hugging, just aligned. And they're infighting, yet it's not street balls. Crime rates are low, daily life are orderly, people are polite. This is not a gangster movie. The conflict is structural. Groups fighting for resources, status, voice, not fists. Why does this duality exist? Because the system demands it. When national security, industrial survival, and diplomacy are on the line, everyone's on the same boat. That's not romance. That's survival. If you zoom out historically, the Korea story is simple. Extremely united, internally competitive. Power structure is the engine. Confucian hierarchy is the fuel. The peninsula is geographically tight. Resources limited, external fees constant. Unity against outside became the default script. Now fast forward to 1970s. Frontline state and existential pressure. To survive, Korea had to industrialize fast, centralize power, mobilize capital, align behind the state, strong government, chaebol concentration, nationalist development narrative. Unity was not chaotic, it was operational. Now turning inward, the game changes. Inside the country, competition becomes stereotypes. Top universities, elite companies, marrying into status, all seats limited. When the pie is fixed, people fight. This is not new. Even in the Joseon dynasty, the hierarchy was tight. Centralized power, limited social mobility, few paths upward. If you don't move up, someone else will. And in a small, dense society, everyone knows your exam results, your job, your success, or your failure. Reputations freeze fast in the culture that places heavy weight on social evaluation. Shame becomes powerful for you, and that environment breeds competition. Workplace hierarchy, sports federation politics, entertainment industry turf wars, no chaos, but pressure. Some people blame geography, but that's too simple. Plenty of small countries don't look like this. Some never face strong neighbors. Some develop strong pressure buffer layers inside society. Some build commercial cultures early. This is not about who's right or wrong. It's structure. And let's be clear, Korean unity and drive produced the real results. Living standards transformed, infrastructure exploded, global brands emerged. Without real success, no narrative survives that long. And because national pride is deeply tied to personal struggle stories, outside criticism can feel like recent decades of effort, and that's where the misunderstanding starts. So are Koreans united? If you measure emotional harmony, not really. Online wars, speech battles, social fragmentation, daily. But if you measure connective execution, extremely united. No unity, no Han River miracle, no global take dominance, no cultural wave. Are they divided? Colleagues get along, neighborhoods are polite, but say there's no infighting. The short track speed skating team will disagree at first. Korean society is not an emotional community. It's a faith-fighting structure. Emotionally fractured, structurally locked together. They can argue all night, and the next morning, everyone goes to work. Alright, that's it for today. If you also like digging to the root, hit follow. Next time we'll talk about Korean husbands, and that story is even sharper.